Becoming a freelancer is quite easy, but there are lots of people that are actually struggling with becoming a freelancer these days. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you simple steps that is going to help you to become a freelancer now and of course in the future if you decide to switch your mind or change your mind. Okay, you guys, so apart from the fact of having the flexibility of your job when it comes to being a freelancer, you have that flexibility. You can pick your time, you can pick your payment method, you can actually pick how much you want to get paid for, you can actually pick who you want to work with, you can actually even work with several people at the go or on the go or in a month. You don't have to necessarily stick with a particular employer, right? And all of that. These are some of the reasons why most people choose to be a freelancer. And there are lots and lots of careers under freelancing. Okay, there are lots and lots of job roles, there are lots and lots of careers that you can actually do under freelancing, right? Careers or job roles like writer, being a copywriter, or maybe an editor like a film editor or video editor, or like a script writer, or maybe like a lot of things like a virtual assistant and a whole bunch of things. Like I made a video totally different from this one because I don't want to really delve deep into it. Like I made a video about different kind of job roles and different kind of career paths you can actually do in freelancing, so you can check out this video right here. I'm going to leave the link of that video right there. So quickly, aside all of this, there are three or few major steps. I don't want to really say three because I might end up adding another one for you. So there are a few steps that you can actually do to become a freelancer. And one thing I love about being a freelancer, or if you want to switch to becoming a freelancer, is the fact that you really don't need like a really serious educational background. The basic thing that you just need is to be able to read, write, understand, of course, and then you need to be able to communicate effectively. You need to be able to analyze effectively and all of that, whether depending on the path that you decide to choose, right? Depending on the career path that you decide to choose as a freelancer, you just need this basic thing. So you don't need that university degree. Is not something that is supposed to stop you or that is going to stop you, right? Most of the employers are not going to be asking you for a degree right now, depending on the kind of freelancing job that you want to do. Okay, they just need your skill, right? They just need what you can do as a freelancer, right? So these are the few steps it's going to take you to be able to become a freelancer. Number one is going to be that you should get a skill. Now, like I said, there are several skills, there are several careers, there are several job positions under being a freelancer or other freelancing. So you can be like a web developer, you can be a designer, you can be a copywriter, you can be a video editor, a lot and lots of things that you can actually be. Do not forget to check out that video to see more of the things that you can actually be as a freelancer. So that is one, getting a skill. And getting a skill is going to prompt you to learn about it, because of course it's something that you don't know, it's something that you can actually learn, right? So for you to learn about it, there are sites that do it for free, that can teach you for free, and there are also sites that you have to pay a few dollars for, right? And I'm also going to do a video for you teaching you or showing you the sites that you can actually go ahead and pay for or get them for free if you want to do or become a freelancer, depending on the kind of skill that you want to get as a freelancer. I'm going to also leave the link to that video here where you can get sites that are going to help you to learn a particular skill to help you become a freelancer. So the first thing you want to do is to learn a freelancing skill, which I just mentioned. There are different kind of skills under being a freelancer, right? The number two thing is for you to create your portfolio and then keep building your portfolio. Now, generally, your portfolio is like a CV. If you are somebody that worked in 9 to 5 before, it's just like a CV. And what that means is just an accumulation of what you have done, jobs that you have done previously before. I know that this is something that a lot of people struggle with, especially as a first time being a freelancer, because you do not have like a job yet, right? You've not gotten a job yet, you've not gotten a gig yet, you've not done any gig gig yet, so probably you'll be struggling with creating your portfolio. Now for this, you can create anything depending on the field that you have found yourself or the kind of skill that you have learned as a freelancer. You can actually create stuff yourself, right? Let me say, for example, you are a web developer, right? You don't have to wait until you have a client that will patronize you or give you a gig before you now have a portfolio of website that you've designed for clients, right? You can actually design websites for yourself, you can design for your friend, you can design for your neighbor, you can design for anybody, even if it's for free or even if it's for little things. You can design for family and friends, like people around you, just to gather up, just to put them together and let it act as your portfolio. Because of course, as long as they are up and running, as long as the site is up and running, as long as it is good, and as long as it shows your perfection on the job that you are trying to look out for, then that is your portfolio. Okay, so that is one thing that you should do, get a portfolio, right? Number 3 thing you should do is to then go up to look for a job. Now you guys, there are lots of sites that are actually going to help you to get the job as a freelancer. Sites like Upwork, sites like Fiverr, and a whole bunch of them. I'm going to leave them like a list of sites where you can get this job here on the screen for you, so that you can go and check them out. Now there are some skills that you want to also have when it comes to looking for these jobs, because of course these jobs are going to be displayed there on the site, but it's not going to be as easy as you think to get them. You need to know how to pitch yourself very well, because if you do not pitch yourself very well, like if for example a job drops in on Fiverr now, there are lots of people that are going to apply for those jobs, and many of them are going to be people that have been in the system maybe for a couple of years. They've been freelancing for a couple of months or couple of years, and as a beginner, it's going to be very difficult for you to get that kind of job, or to get that job, because you are a beginner. So one thing you want to do is to know how to pitch yourself very well, and there are a couple of tricks that you can actually use to pitch yourself to be able to get that gig. I'm going to also leave a link to that video here where I teach you how to pitch yourself to actually get a freelancing job. Okay, you guys, so that is another thing. The next thing you want to do is to secure your job, and voila, you are a freelancer. So once you know how to pitch yourself, you know how to talk to your clients or the clients that you have in mind, to enable you get the job and everything. Of course, you get into an agreement, talk about your pay and everything, and voila, they pay you your first paycheck, and you are on your way to running your gig, and now you are a freelancer. So these are some of the few steps that you need to take as an individual or as a beginner that is looking to start up in the freelancing career. Okay, you guys, I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, please let me know in the comment section. If you have any questions about freelancing, please also leave it in the comment section. Do not also forget to check out all of those videos on how to pitch yourself, sites that you can actually get these jobs from, sites that can actually teach you how to become a freelancer depending on the skill or the career path that you decide to take under the freelancing job role. If you like this video, do not forget to give me a like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more tips like this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.